The East End Historic District is one of the most well-preserved historic districts in the United States. Tons of Victorian buildings, even homes built in the 1850s and 60s. The East End Historic District is over 50 city blocks of residences, corner stores, and a few commercial buildings. Some of Galveston's most wealthy residents built giant and exquisite homes in this area. The entire East End Historic District is a registered National Historic Landmark, which is designated by the Secretary of the Interior. There are still a few homes in the East End Historic District that were built in the 1850s, and who knows, some of the material to build those homes may be much older. In 1885, a massive fire swept through the East End Historic District, destroying over 40 city blocks. And considering Galveston was one of the wealthiest cities in the United States per capita, the rebuilding of the district was swift. The fire brought rise to much of the Victorian architecture we see in the area today. You can even see the existing servants' quarters behind many of these homes. It is impossible to walk or drive through this area without soaking up a little bit of history on every corner. Also, the area is known for its magnificent tree sculptures. Carved after Hurricane Ike's storm surge killed most of the district's oak trees in 2008. Now I want ice cream, Erica.
Oh man, I love ice cream.
The Lost Bayou District. We just crossed Broadway from the East End Historic District. Lost Bayou is called Lost Bayou because the original bayou, or body of water that was here, was lost when it was filled in the 1880s through the early 1900s. In the Lost Bayou District, you can find homes that used to be orphanages, museums, restaurants, all kinds of fun stuff today. The Lost Bayou District is 23 city blocks, wedged between Broadway and the beach. Lost Bayou is smaller than the East End Historic District, and so are many of the homes. The bayou was known as Hitchcock's Bayou. This small body of water was actually connected to the Gulf of Mexico. The bayou began to be filled in after land became extremely valuable during the economic boom of the 1880s. This area was also heavily affected by the 1885 fire, and the southernmost blocks of the district were devastated by the 1900 storm, considering the district is so close to the beach, bringing a mix of 19th and 20th century homes. The Silk Stocking District. We are in the Silk Stocking District, just a short drive away from the Lost Bayou District. This area was once home to the Texas Compress, located here between 24th and 25th Street, or Rosenberg Avenue. The Silk Stocking District is the smallest of the historic districts we've explored so far, at only 14 blocks. The name Silk Stocking refers to the wealth of the neighborhood's early residents. They could afford to buy silk stockings. The homes on Rosenberg Avenue are probably the most visible and photographed historic homes on the island, considering they are on the main drag between the downtown district and seawall. Unlike the other two districts we've explored today, this district was once home to a notable Texas industrial complex.